Okay. What's happening? So, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is coming out soon, and I'm pretty stoked for it. If you haven't already, consider watching my recent SpongeBob video, because in that video I mentioned that I played Battle for Bikini Bottom for the first time ever, and I really enjoyed it, which got me even more excited for the remake. It still looks bright, colorful, a lot of fun, and I'm going to be doing a video on it when it comes out.
A huge selling point for this remake is that it's adding a bunch of cut content and a multiplayer mode for only $30 on all systems. That's a pretty damn good deal if you ask me. Spyro and Crash were $40 and they were just the games, so yeah, this price is pretty good. Then we have the Collector's Edition, known as the Shiny Edition. You get a cool statue of SpongeBob and Gary, a pair of SpongeBob socks, 6 lithographs, and some wall stickers for $150. That's a little steep for what this comes with, but hey, whatever. If you're a die-hard Battle for Bikini Bottom fan, you'll probably end up getting this one. Then we have the Fun Edition. This comes with everything the Shiny Edition had, plus a statue of Patrick and Sandy, as well as a set of key rings for $300. Guys, the base game is $30. How do we go from $30 to $300? I'm still very baffled as to why this is so much. You could argue that, oh, it's because there's 3 statues in it. Okay, but the one statue is still $150. Guys, my Sonic Mania Collector's Edition that came with a statue and some other stuff was only $80. The Shiny Edition comes with one extra thing compared to the Mania Collector's Edition for $70 extra. That is not worth it, especially for what you get. So you're telling me that minus the game, everything in the Shiny Edition is worth an additional $120. So theoretically, if I divide that between the other 4 things you get, that's $30 each. Now, I refuse to believe that they're trying to charge me $30 for one pair of socks and some stickers. Lithographs, I understand, I'd pay $30 for those, but socks and stickers? I still can't get over the $300 thing. Guys, you could buy a fucking Xbox One X with that money, or maybe pay off a loan or something. This was only the first bit of confusion that hit me in terms of this remake. Over the months of waiting for any form of info regarding this project, the game was playable at a number of events, including PAX East. I didn't attend, sadly, but I do have friends and sources who attended this year's convention and actually got to play the game. Now, here's the thing. THQ Nordic brought the same pre-alpha demo that they've been using since last year, basically, for the public to play. So anyone at PAX could walk up and try it out for themselves. Everyone who played it told me that it was extremely rough and definitely not ready for a full release, which is to be expected for a pre-alpha build. But there was also a behind closed doors demo that people had to be invited in to try out. So if you were a bigger content creator, or maybe a member of IGN or something, you were invited in and got an exclusive look at a new updated build at the time. And it was still pretty rough. Granted, it was better than the pre-alpha build, but it was still not ready to be shipped. Usually, when a demo is brought to an event like this, it's supposed to reflect the current state of the project. The demo being that rough, and the game launching in 3 months, isn't giving me a lot of hope. Oh yes, the launch date. As of recording this, we literally just learned about it yesterday, and it was just casually announced, and when I watched the trailer, it didn't help my thoughts on it. I don't know, the trailer just seemed really lazily put together. There weren't any lines of dialogues or big showcases or anything. What confused me more is that if you look at the description of the video, it says, digital pre-order is now available for PC and Xbox One. PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch will follow at a later date. That is a clear indication as to how rushed this announcement was, let alone the entire project. Could you guys really not get the pre-orders approved in time for this announcement? But wait, PlayStation's official YouTube page uploaded the same exact trailer, and in the description, they do a cute little joke that says that you can pre-order the game on PS4. But you can't. So what's happening? How bad is this miscommunication? Now, this remake is being paired with the Destroy All Humans remake since both projects were greenlit around the same time and have similar products, as well as both being under THQ Nordic. SpongeBob has 3 editions of the game, Destroy All Humans has 3 editions of the game. But it's a bit more confusing over there. I know this rabbit hole just keeps getting deeper and deeper. So with SpongeBob, you have Base, Shiny, and Fun. Destroy All Humans has Base, DNA, and Crypto 137. The DNA is the regular collector's edition that's also $150, and it's more of a complete package. I still think it's way too much for what it is, but I can see a better value here. Then you have the Crypto edition for $400, and you don't even get the statue from the other edition. Instead, you get a life-size Crypto statue with a weird Crypto backpack, but you're still missing the extra statue. If I'm paying $400 for something like this, I better get every fucking thing that you have to offer. So what if you just want the base game? Well, like SpongeBob, the base game is $30. On PC. Yeah, on console, it's $40. Why? Why is it $40?
Listen, I don't want to support this level of marketing. Do not pay $150. Do not pay $300. Do not pay $400 on either of these. I will be picking up the base game for $30 and giving it a fair review. That's it. Let me know what you guys think about all this stuff in the comments below or on Twitter. And with that said, I'll see you on the next one.